Challenge the audience's assumption that I love you is always enough. Hint that three simple words, often overlooked, can make her feel more understood and valued than the classic I love you. Encourage the viewer to comment or reflect. Write down the three words that would make her melt if she heard them from you. Let's dive deep into the first of the three words that touch her deeper than I love you, which is I see you. These words carry a weight most men completely overlook because they are deceptively simple, yet their impact is profound. Saying I see you is not about literally watching her. It's about acknowledging her existence, her struggles, her strengths, and even the small, invisible effort she puts into her life and the people around her. Imagine she's had a tough day, juggling responsibilities, maybe carrying worries she hasn't shared, and someone just says, I see you. In that moment, she feels recognized, validated, and understood in a way that no gift, compliment, or even I love you can replicate. It's an emotional shortcut to her core because it communicates awareness and empathy simultaneously, two things that women instinctively crave. When you say, I see you, she doesn't just hear words, she feels them. It tells her that you notice her not just for her beauty, charm, or what she does for others, but for the essence of who she is. The timing of this phrase is crucial, said at a moment when she's doubting herself, stressed, or overlooked. It acts like a soft but powerful anchor, reminding her that someone truly perceives her. The tone and delivery matter just as much as the words themselves. A rushed, distracted, or insincere I see you will be meaningless, but a calm, attentive, heartfelt delivery can resonate for hours, days, even weeks after it's said. This phrase also has an invisible power. It builds trust and emotional intimacy because it shows that you are present, attentive, and emotionally intelligent enough to notice what most people miss. It's not about flattery or manipulation, it's about genuine recognition. Over time, when I see you becomes part of your communication, it transforms interactions, making her feel safe, valued, and deeply connected to you. Unlike I love you, which can become routine, I see you strikes at a deeper emotional layer, making her feel acknowledged in a way that touches her heart and mind simultaneously, creating a lasting, meaningful bond that words alone rarely achieve. These three words carry an emotional weight that most people underestimate because trust is not something built overnight. It's earned, recognized, and deeply felt when expressed openly. Saying, I trust you, is far more than a statement. It's a declaration that she is respected, empowered, and seen as competent in a way that validates her decisions, her intuition, and her individuality. Think about it. In daily life, women are often judged, second-guessed, or dismissed, and even in close relationships, there can be a subtle but constant need to prove themselves or seek validation. When you say, I trust you, you instantly remove that pressure. It tells her that you believe in her judgment, that you are confident in her choices, and that she doesn't have to constantly explain, defend, or overthink to earn your approval. The emotional impact is profound because trust is the foundation of emotional safety. It signals that she can be herself without fear of criticism or doubt. The moment these words are spoken sincerely, she feels a weight lifted, a reassurance that someone truly respects her mind and heart. Delivery is key here. Saying it casually or distractedly does little, but saying it with genuine eye contact, a calm tone, and full presence creates an invisible bond of intimacy. It communicates that your confidence in her is unwavering and that you are willing to share vulnerability by giving her the freedom to act without micromanagement or suspicion. Over time, I trust you becomes a powerful reinforcement of her self-worth, making her feel admired for qualities beyond her appearance or charm, emphasizing the intelligence, discernment, and integrity she brings into the relationship. Unlike I love you, which can be expected or habitual, I trust you penetrates deeper, signaling that she is not just loved but truly respected on an emotional and intellectual level. When used consistently, it transforms ordinary moments into profound emotional connections, strengthening intimacy, loyalty, and mutual respect in ways words like I love you rarely achieve on their own. These words carry a level of emotional power most people completely underestimate because pride is rarely expressed genuinely, and when it is, it resonates deeply. Saying, I'm proud, communicates more than admiration. It validates her effort, her resilience, and her growth in a way that reaches the emotional core. Women often navigate challenges silently, balancing expectations from work, family, and relationships while keeping their insecurities hidden. In these moments, hearing I'm proud cuts through superficial praise and tells her that someone truly acknowledges the hard work, courage, and sacrifices she makes. It's not about achievements alone. It's about noticing the little victories, the perseverance through difficult days, and the emotional labor that goes unnoticed by most. The emotional impact is immediate. She feels valued not just for what she accomplishes, but for who she is and the effort she invests into her life and the people around her. The timing and delivery are essential. Said casually or distractedly, it falls flat, but said with sincerity, with eye contact, and a calm tone, it conveys authenticity and emotional depth. These words also strengthen connection because they communicate that you are emotionally present, attuned to her growth, and invested in her sense of self-worth. Unlike I love you, which can be repeated without real consideration, I'm proud highlights awareness, attention, and emotional intelligence, showing that you notice not just her existence, but her journey, her strength, and her character. Over time, consistent expressions of pride build an invisible emotional anchor, fostering trust, intimacy, and a sense of security in the relationship because she knows that her efforts and her essence are genuinely appreciated. I'm proud resonates on a deeper level because it touches both her mind and heart, creating a lasting emotional imprint that goes far beyond romantic routine. When used with honesty and presence, these words reinforce admiration, respect, and emotional closeness in ways that simple declarations of love rarely achieve, making her feel truly seen, valued, and celebrated for the person she is. These words carry profound emotional weight because presence is one of the rarest gifts in modern relationships. Saying I'm here is not about physically standing next to her. It's about emotional availability, unwavering support, and commitment without conditions. Women often experience moments of vulnerability when they feel unseen, unheard, or alone in their struggles, even in relationships. When you say, I'm here, she senses that she is not facing life's challenges by herself, that she has a safe emotional anchor she can rely on. These words communicate stability, dependability, and an unspoken promise that she is valued not just for what she gives, but for who she is, without needing to prove anything. Timing and delivery amplify their impact. Spoken during moments of stress, uncertainty, or emotional fatigue, they signal understanding, patience, and empathy. It's not a rehearsed line, it's a reassurance that your attention, care, and presence are focused on her in that moment. The emotional resonance of I'm here lies in its subtle power. It comforts, it grounds, and it fosters trust, creating a sense of security that strengthens emotional intimacy far beyond romantic gestures. Unlike I love you, which can become habitual or expected, I'm here hits the heart because it is actionable, tangible, and deeply relational, proving that love is demonstrated as much through commitment and presence as through words. Over time, this phrase transforms ordinary interactions into profound emotional connections, letting her know she is not just appreciated, but supported, understood, and never alone. It becomes a quiet superpower in building intimacy, loyalty, and trust, showing that true emotional connection is rooted in attention, consistency, and the simple yet extraordinary act of being fully present with her, emotionally and mentally. These words carry enormous depth because respect is a foundational pillar of any meaningful relationship. Yet it's often overlooked in daily expressions of love. Saying, I respect you, is not just polite acknowledgement. It communicates that you value her thoughts, decisions, boundaries, and individuality. Women instinctively notice when respect is genuine, and it resonates on a level that surpasses superficial affection. When she feels respected, she experiences emotional safety and validation. She knows that her voice matters, her choices are trusted, and her identity is honored. This phrase is powerful because it signals equality, appreciation, and recognition. She is seen as a whole person, not just a partner or an accessory. Timing and delivery are crucial. It must be said sincerely and consistently, not only in moments of agreement, but also in disagreements or challenges, reinforcing that respect persists regardless of circumstances. The emotional impact is profound. Respect fosters trust, deepens intimacy, and strengthens the bond between two people because it reassures her that your admiration is rooted in substance, not fleeting feelings or superficial gestures. Unlike I love you, which can be expected, I respect you penetrates the core of her self-worth and communicates that you value her essence, intellect, and autonomy. Over time, regularly expressing respect transforms interactions, turning everyday conversations into meaningful emotional exchanges. It reinforces the idea that your relationship is built not just on affection, but on genuine recognition of her as a person with her own agency, strengths, and voice. This phrase quietly elevates your connection, making her feel empowered, validated, and deeply appreciated. And it ensures that love is felt not just as words or gestures, but as an enduring emotional foundation grounded in admiration, understanding, and integrity. These words hold an emotional intensity that is often underestimated because need is vulnerable. It admits that you rely on her in meaningful ways, emotionally or even practically, and that her presence matters in your life beyond the superficial. Saying, I need you isn't about dependency in a weak sense. It's about communicating that she adds value, purpose, and balance to your world. Women instinctively respond to authenticity and vulnerability, and these three words signal both. They validate her significance in a way that goes far beyond affection, showing that her impact is felt and recognized deeply. Timing and delivery are critical, spoken in moments where support, guidance, or emotional connection is meaningful. These words carry gravity and sincerity. A rushed or casual tone diminishes the effect, but a calm, deliberate, heartfelt expression makes her feel uniquely essential, creating a sense of intimacy that I love you alone cannot achieve. This phrase also strengthens the emotional bond because it communicates mutual interdependence, not controlling, not clingy, but authentic recognition that her presence enriches your life. Over time, consistently expressing "I need you" in honest ways deepens trust and emotional connection, proving that your relationship is more than routine affection. It's a dynamic partnership where her presence is genuinely valued. Unlike the traditional declaration of love, which can sometimes feel expected or hollow, these words penetrate her emotional core because they show that she is indispensable, appreciated for both who she is and what she brings into your life. It taps into a primal psychological satisfaction. Being needed makes her feel seen, purposeful, and emotionally powerful in the relationship. When combined with words like "I see you," "I trust you," and "I'm proud," "I need you" completes a powerful emotional framework that speaks to recognition, respect, intimacy, and vulnerability, ensuring that your connection goes far deeper than surface level love or casual affirmation, creating a bond that resonates long after the words are spoken. While similar to the earlier "I'm proud," this version emphasizes her achievements, growth, and effort in a way that specifically highlights progress and resilience. Women are often striving to balance multiple roles, responsibilities, and expectations, sometimes silently carrying stress or self-doubt. When you say, "I'm proud of you," it validates not just who she is, but what she has accomplished, acknowledges her dedication, and reinforces her sense of worth. The emotional power of these words lies in their specificity. It's not an abstract compliment, it's a recognition of her actions, choices, and perseverance. Timing is crucial. Delivered after a challenging day, a personal victory, or a moment of doubt, this phrase instantly reinforces her significance and competence, creating a deep emotional resonance that "I love you" alone rarely achieves. The tone and authenticity are everything. Spoken sincerely with attention and presence, it makes her feel valued, seen, and supported in a profoundly affirming way. These words also foster connection because they show that you are observing her life, paying attention to the subtleties of her efforts, and willing to celebrate her without prompting. Over time, consistently expressing pride builds trust, loyalty, and emotional intimacy, showing that your admiration is grounded in awareness and genuine respect. Unlike standard declarations of love, which can become routine or expected, saying "I'm proud of you" communicates that you recognize her unique contributions, that you honor her journey, and that you are emotionally attuned to her successes and struggles. It resonates deeply because it affirms her identity, validates her experiences, and strengthens her emotional bond with you, making her feel respected, acknowledged, and truly cherished in ways surface level phrases cannot replicate. When paired with the other six phrases, "I see you," "I trust you," "I'm here," "I respect you," and "I need you," it completes a set of emotionally intelligent expressions that penetrate her heart, build deep connection, and create an enduring emotional impact far beyond the traditional "I love you." These three words carry an emotional depth that few expressions can match because they communicate unwavering presence, loyalty, and solidarity. Saying "I'm with you" is not just about standing physically by her side. It's about showing that emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, she is not facing life's challenges alone. Women instinctively feel when support is genuine, and this phrase signals that her struggles, fears, and ambitions are fully acknowledged and shared. The impact comes from its simplicity paired with sincerity. When said at the right moment, especially during difficulty or uncertainty, it provides reassurance, comfort, and emotional security. Tone, body language, and timing matter immensely. Spoken calmly, with full attention, it tells her that she is not only seen but also supported unconditionally. Unlike I love you, which can sometimes feel routine or habitual, I'm with you communicates active participation in her life and emotions. It shows that you are engaged, attentive, and willing to invest yourself fully in the relationship, reinforcing trust and intimacy. Over time, consistently expressing I'm with you creates a profound emotional anchor, strengthening loyalty and connection because it reassures her that she is never alone in her journey. These words validate her feelings, acknowledge her efforts, and deepen emotional intimacy in a way that admiration, compliments, or declarations of love cannot achieve alone. They are especially powerful when paired with the previous 7 phrases: I see you, I trust you, I'm proud, I'm here, I respect you, I need you, and I'm proud of you, because together they form a complete framework of emotional intelligence, recognition, support, and connection. I'm with you touches her core by signaling commitment, empathy, and reliability, creating a quiet yet powerful bond that resonates far beyond traditional expressions of love, ensuring that your words carry both meaning and lasting impact in her heart and mind.